So what I want to understand from you is, what is your vision for privatization? And we've been hearing about LIC sale, the Life Insurance Corporation. Is that the next big sale? And if you could tell us what your timeline is for that.
What's the vision of this government on, say, privatization or disinvestment? That's already spelled out in the budget through the policy on public sector enterprises. We've identified core sectors, and only in those core sectors will government be present, but be present with bare minimum presence. As it is, all sectors have been opened up for private, and in those sectors where we will be present, bare minimum presence of the government, for the enterprises which are already there existing, we will consolidate them, bring them together so that we get the benefit of scale. Where consolidation or amalgamation is not possible, those will be disinvested. That's about the core sectors. But as it is, all other sectors, we've already started rolling out disinvestment plans. Where there are, the disinvestment plan, I would want to give you one line about it. The government's disinvestment, per the policy which has come out, is with an intention of making sure these units which have been producing critical products for the economy continue to be producing, because the economy will need the products, but it's only that the government cannot run them. The government cannot infuse them with more capital. The government cannot spruce them up with modern technologies. At the same time, it's to say that we may not be able to run it, but that doesn't mean that the product that they were producing are not essential any longer for the economy. They are still needed. So when we disinvest them, the opportunity for private equity to come in, the opportunity for greater technology to be brought in, the opportunity for private efficiencies to come in, are all hiked up. And therefore this disinvestment, much against some of the misconceptions that some sections of the economy or some sections of the society are speaking about, it's not with an intent to shut them down. It's more with an intent of having more professionalism being brought in, more equity being brought in, because we ultimately recognize that these units will have to be up and running for the sake of the economy.
People are afraid of losing jobs. I guess that's one of the union problems that we face. But when you spoke about doing all this, I mean, I understand your vision, but do you expect to do life insurance, which you've been talking about, the big one? Do you expect that to happen this year, this fiscal year? Do you see it happening?
We hope so, because that is also only an IPO to start with.
Right. And it'll be the biggest IPO, right?
That's right.
Ever.
So we are pushing to have it done.
But should the LIC, get pushed, because in India you've seen several oppositions come, as you yourself mentioned. Do you see the risk of your goal not being met, because with LIC being the biggest, do you see there is a fear of that, or do you think that you'll be continuing, it'll happen?
Well, the word fear, I think, is not appropriate.
Maybe a risk?
I'll tell you why. Because we have placed a policy before the Parliament, and the Parliament has approved it. The Parliament has gone through the proposal as to why we need to disinvest in some of them. Now, insurance sector, for instance, the private parties which have come into play in India have had greater success in market penetration. LIC, for instance, has been a mammoth institution which is built, but it wasn't even run in such a way. It's a very good company, I'm not undermining it at all. But the essentials of keeping the company's valuations prim and proper, and the efforts which are required to keep them valuated appropriately are all being done now. So when we are having the enthusiasm outside about how quickly will you do the LIC, you've been speaking about it, are you not? The problem is not that we don't want it or we are pussyfooting on it now. It is more a question of doing the due process. The due internal valuation which is required to be done by a company, you would presume, of that size almost annually. Hasn't been done. Now, I can't go to the market much before I do my own internal valuation. And you would ask as to why wouldn't you do it last year? Why didn't you do it even earlier? Questions, relevant questions. And there will be a time when I can answer all of them. But now, I will have to go through the necessary and due path before I reach the market to say, yes, I'm fulfilling my commitment. So the delay or the time which is being consumed is not for want of the political will to go ahead with a stated policy. It is more the political will which says do it correctly. And for doing it correctly, I am doing some steps which you would otherwise presume a company of that size would naturally have done it and kept it ready. No, I'm readying it for it now.
Understood. You know, you're taking the steps. So would you be able to tell us that how much are you planning to raise through this idea?
I will be able to tell that, but not now.
But is there a ballpark you can give us, above trillion?
No, I'll wait. These are market sensitive matters. I wouldn't just quickly come into saying.